Witam w kolejnej części Zagrajmy w Deus Ex, Rozłam Ludzkości. Teraz podążamy do... gdzie to podążamy? Do swojego mieszkania, tam gdzie było morderstwo. Już jest śmierć za rogiem. Aria Argento wspomniała o zabójstwie w zaułku przy moim mieszkaniu. Kiedy pierwszy raz usłyszała, co się stało i w jaki sposób, obawiała się, że chodzi o mnie. Także idziemy zobaczyć, co się tam wydarzyło. O. Zobaczmy. Pewnie będzie jakaś akcja. Gdzie jest 20 metrów. Dalej mi się nie podoba ta animacja wchodzenia po tych schodach. Dziwna jest. Ni to biegnie, ni to idzie. Takie. Ale dobra. Ogólnie gra jest dobra. Tylko chodziło mi dokładnie o tą animację. O dobra, co tu się stało?
Why are we drawn to such? What's wrong?
Aha. Ciekawe tylko, czy mogę tu wejść.
I know all about our
We can't let them get away with this. To
Do
tell us.
me a favor, eh? At least
I must talk to you
pretend to
about
look for
Morderstwo.
evidence.
Zagrajmy.
Dobra, dobra.
We can't let them
Przejście
get
do
away
budowy
with this.
przedmiotów.
He did it.
Okej.
But I also
I'm
think
not
we should at
Montag.
least
I
try
don't
to
need your
prove
help.
it. If
I
that's
must talk to you about
This
what
doesn't
happened.
concern you.
I
To
do
nie twoja
think he
sprawa.
did it. But I also
Tam
think we
jest-
should at least try to prove
Tędy
it.
może wejdziemy? Nie, nie
If
wejdziemy.
that's okay with you.
We
Anything you
can't let
say.
them get away with this.
A tu jest przecież, tu są te zwłoki.
Away from the crime scene.
Ojej,
Excuse
nie
me,
ma nóg.
please. Did they send you to protect me?
Daria Myska.
I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Org victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
Nie jestem. Aktualnie pracuję dla pewnej agencji. Kiedyś byłem.
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
Spokój. Może nie masz o miejscowej policji dobrego zdania, ja zresztą też. Jednak nie znaczy to, że powinnaś zatajać informacje. Okaż sympatię. Strach to naturalna reakcja. Możesz być w niebezpieczeństwie. Morderca może postrzegać cię jako zagrożenie. Damy uspokój.
You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. But that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
They don't have it in them to protect me. They have neither the will nor the courage.
Be that as it may, still probably your best hope for helping to catch the killer.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an orc.
Akceptuj, pewnie,
I'll talk to
pomożemy.
the officer in charge and see where he is with the
Mamy
investigation.
dobre serce.
If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened. How come she
Dobra,
talks to him
mamy porozmawiać z Montagiem. Tu gdzieś był. Detektyw Karl Montag. Do rzucenia torba, dobra, porozmawiamy z gościem.
So Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
Rzuć wyzwanie. Nie ma w tym nic skomplikowanego. Gdy ktoś zostaje zamordowany, ty szukasz sprawcy. Fakt, że ofiara była ulepszona, nie ma żadnego znaczenia. Okaż zrozumienie. Przez 12 lat byłem gliną. Wiem wszystko o złych rozkazach i o różnicy między tym, co słuszne, a tym, co każą ci robić. Bądź zgryźliwy. Pokładasz za dużo wiary w miejscowej policji. Z tego, co widziałem, nigdy nie kieruje się sprawiedliwością. Damy to, bądź
You're
zgryźliwy.
giving the cops here too much credit. From what I've seen, it's never about doing the right thing.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? My superiors tend to assume that all Augs are the same, which is wrong. Just like it's wrong to assume that all us cops are the same.
Let me guess. You're one of the good guys.
I wouldn't say that, but I'm not one of the assholes. Work as a cop long enough in this city, you learn to lower your expectations.
I used to be a cop. 12 years. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forgo any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was going to work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Careful of the evidence.
Zabadaj miejsce zbrodni. Gdzie to jest? Tak. Johnny Gunn był mężem ofiary Angeli Gunn. Przełożeni Montaga uznali już, że to Johnny jest sprawcą. Muszę z nim pomówić i sam to ocenić. Według Montaga mieszka kilka przecznic stąd. Dobrze. Już tam idziemy. Jeszcze zobaczymy zwłoki. Ojojoj. Powyżej ramienia widać ślady nacięcia. Angela Gunn mogła tam mieć wszczepione ulepszenie, które ktoś usunął siłą. Z ramienia Angeli Gunn wystarczał ułamany fragment igły. Siniaki na szyi Angeli Gunn powstały niedawno. Zabójca udusił ją i pozostawił częściowy odcisk.
Just because Montag trusts him doesn't mean I do.
Dobra.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have faked you
Co
for this.
teraz? Opcjonalny, odszukaj wszystkie dowody. Odłamek z ładunku EMP. Odłamek znaleziony niedaleko ciała Angeli Gunn pochodzi przypuszczalnie z broni EMP używanej do dezaktywacji elektroniki albo obezwładnienia ludzi z ulepszeniami. Dobra, mamy już czwartą
Wish we could just shoot any ugly
czwartą rzecz.
Yeah, thought as much.
O, legitymacja. Legitymacja prasowa ofiary Angeli Gunn była dziennikarką. To już jest piąta.
Pretty obvious.
Połamane okulary. Wygląda jak część połamanych okularów.
Are you a journalist?
Jeszcze
But she
jedna,
was. And she had enemies.
jedna rzecz.
Away from the crime.
Tam raczej nie. Tutaj powinno gdzieś coś być.
You think I don't know what's going on here?
Nie, tutaj nic nie ma. Musimy wrócić na
You
miejsce.
think I don't know what's going on here?
Odszukaj wszystkie dowody.
Best to be careful. You want me to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
Dobra, dobra. Nic tu już nie ma? A tu jeszcze jest, nie. Jakiś karton. Krew. Może? O, tutaj coś jest. Wyrwane z ciała ulepszenie. Ten, kto to zrobił, raczej nie zamierzał go ponownie wykorzystać. Ważniejsze było oddzielenie wszczepu od ciała. Okej, mamy wszystkie dowody. Teraz możemy się porozmawiać z tym z jej mężem. Tak.
You looking at something?
Może od niego się dowiemy coś więcej. Będziemy jeszcze musieli metrem jechać? Nie, on tutaj gdzieś powinien mieszkać. Tak? Mapka. Tu jest dziedziniec, co to jest? Poziom ulicy. Tu. Mieszkanie, blok mieszkalny. To będzie tu. Tak? Dawny. Tutaj w misji głównej też muszę się udać dawny. Żeby się nie uruchomiła ta główna misja, udaje się do źrenicy dawny. Dobra.
Hello.
Czyli musimy jechać metrem. I zobaczyć, co tam się stało. Gdzie to jest? Tu jest... Jesteśmy na miejscu. Właśnie na naszej stacji i teraz idziemy porozmawiać z tym mężem od ofiary. No, znowu kontrola.
Let's see your permit, Og.
Of course, officer.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan.
Ojej.
Got it. Everything checks out. You're free to go.
Dziękuję. I szybciutko biegniemy. Co tutaj będzie? Do góry. Dobra, tu są schody. Schodkami do góry. Tu będzie to mieszkanie chyba. Wchodzimy.
Where are you going?
John Gunn.
Bring anything to drink?
bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Wyrazy współczucia. Angela nie żyje. Przykro mi to mówić, znaleźli ją w załuku. Tej martwej, tej, której ciało zmasakrował jakiś zwyrodnialec. Myślę, że wiesz, o kim mowa i że dobrze wiesz, co mnie tu sprowadza. Jej zwłoki zostały znalezione w załuku. Damy konfrontację.
The dead one. The one whose body they found torn apart by some animal.
She has a name, you know. Angie to those who knew her, Angela to you.
So you did know already.
Your detective friend called. Told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight. Being cooperative.
Dobra, Angela. Nie widać, żeby śmierć Angeli szczególnie cię zmartwiła. Była twoją żoną, zgadza się? Okej.
You don't seem too broken up about Angela's death. She was your wife, wasn't she?
Ex-wife. We were divorced.
Is that supposed to explain why you don't care?
People die. Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
Zgań? Mógłbyś okazać szacunek zmarłej. Co się stało z waszym małżeństwem? Jeśli wzięliście rozwód, coś musiało być nie tak. Groźba. Masz rację, skupmy się na tobie, zamkniętym w przepełnionej celi z twarzą pokazywaną we wszystkich wiadomościach. Jak to brzmi? Damy to.
You could still show some respect for the dead.
You misinterpreted something. Angie's not the one I mean to be disrespectful to. You are. How I react to my ex-wife murder in front of you, the man accusing me of it, and how I react later when I'm alone, are two different things.
So the moment I leave, you're gonna start grieving, is that it?
Maybe. It's between me and Angela.
Okej, co jeszcze może powiedzieć o Angie? Alibi, gdzie byłeś dzisiaj w nocy? Dobra, co jeszcze możesz powiedzieć?
Anything else come to mind about Angela?
At night, her hair used to get in my nose and make it itchy. It was annoying, but nice. Made me feel human.
Alibi?
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie. Doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
Spokój. On cię nie oskarżał. Chcę tylko ustalić, co się stało. Groźba to nie podejrzewa. Dobra, uspokojmy go.
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know what happened.
Why? If anyone should want to track down the person who killed her, it should be me. But I choose not to. Case closed.
You don't care if her killer is caught or not?
No, I don't. I don't get off on vengeance. I say, let the bastard stir in his own damn guilt. Men who kill, I think they do it to get attention. They want to be caught. They want society to spank them just like their daddies did. Now the real punishment for something like this is living with what you've done.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
For one, finding this killer will ensure they can't do it again. 2, society has a right to protect itself. And 3, where were you tonight?
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
Jesteś pewien, że nigdzie dziś nie wychodziłeś?
You sure you didn't go anywhere tonight?
I went to the bathroom. Twice.
Bell Tower? Czy to łata w Bell Tower?
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah. So?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
Konfrontacja. Znam ich konfrontacja w przeszłości, z nim walczyłem. Impas. Damy wyższyć.
I'm familiar with their retirement plan. Looks like they're treating you real well, Johnny.
Fuck you. I was a New South Wales man. Hell, I'm still there. Probably gonna spend the rest of my life trying to get out. See, this is the price a man pays to no longer take orders. Something tells me you're not paying it.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
What?
Anyway, that was a long time ago.
Nie zdążyłem.
You've had a hard time adjusting to life after Bell Tower.
No more than anyone else.
Rozejrzę się.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
Dobra.
Social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture.
Co my tu mamy?
The Og incident threw everything off the rails.
Brałem miejsce oczywiście.
And the rift between augmented and natural has gotten so wide. So deep. We need a timeout. A temporary separation.
Nie, nic.
So we can clear the air and reevaluate how
Szuflada. Akuma snoczu. Nie ma miejsca. E-book. Tego nie potrzebujemy.
unequivocally lost. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as
O,
safe from us
bierzemy.
as we
Steal
are
from me?
them. And not augmented.
Co
I have
tu
many
mamy?
friends who are. And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now.
Puduło, brown,
Where you going?
It's horrible.
spokój.
They want to feel safe again. And the Human Restoration Act can give them.
Amunicja.
Quit screwing around.
Skrzynka piwa. Moduł kredytowy. Nie ma tu nic. I co? Znajdź przekonujące dowody. Spoko. Chwyć pudło archiwizacyjne. Tu nie ma nic. Na radio. Może mamy wyjść stąd? Nie. Uda się na prekaskę.
Is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis that has been spreading quickly through the Indian subcontinent.
Why are you still here?
Found your notebook, Johnny. You've been writing about Angie. Some of your descriptions resemble what happened to her.
You're gonna arrest me for writing shitty poems? They're supposed to help me reconnect emotionally to things.
There's a lot of violence in the writing. You describe things that aren't that far off from what actually happened.
Breaking a line and breaking a neck aren't the same thing, are they now? Now you start pretending that they are, and you're no better than that lazy asshole detective. They don't like who I used to be, so they want to do whatever they can to put me away. That's all this is.
To, co napisałeś, jest teraz dowodem.
The things you wrote are evidence now.
I plead poetic license.
Na pewno nie ma przeszkód, żebym się tu rozejrzał.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
Dobra, jeszcze czegoś szukamy?
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
Żniwiarz, uda się na prekaskę. Chyba mam już dość informacji, żeby rzucić nieco światła na zabójstwo Angeli Gunn. Bo on tak powinien się przynajmniej dowiedzieć, co tu pasuje, a co nie. Wolałbym nie opierać się na instynkcie Montaga, gdy stawka jest tak wysoka. Powinienem poszukać czegoś przekonującego, co wiąże Johnego z zabójstwem lub zapewnia mu alibi. Dobra, jeszcze mamy tu szukać?
What the fuck?
Dwie baterie, okej.
Quit screwing around.
Środki przeciwbólowe. Tutaj już nic nie ma. Nie no, trzeba tu wejść. Wszystko przeszukane.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
Butla z wodą. No nic tu nie ma.
Where
Tutaj
you going?
no też nic nie ma. Szuflady przeszukane, pusto. Tu jeszcze
Hey,
coś jest.
asshole! You can't go in there!
Formularz przekazania pacjenta. Pana pytania, czy ulepszone ręce swędzą? Wrażenia, jakie pan opisuje, nie są możliwe. 2024 był dobrym rokiem dla rąk. Pana knykcie mają takie same szanse na swędzenie, jak pana dłonie na pocenie lub palce na zostawienie odcisków. Mówiąc językiem biomechaniki, żadna z tych rzeczy nie ma prawa się wydarzyć, biorąc pod uwagę model przez pana używany. Wydaje mi się, że wciąż unika pan poważniejszego problemu, to znaczy faktu, że Bell Tower zainstalował w panu wszczepy wbrew pana woli. Obawiam się, że nie istnieje żadna maść, która mogłaby na to pomóc. Powinien pan skonsultować się z moją koleżanką, dr Chleb. Jeśli jest pan zainteresowany takim rozwiązaniem, proszę dać mi znać. Proszę tylko pamiętać, że pana polisa już wygasła. Mamy dowody.
Why are you still here?
Found a note from your doctor. You lost your hands in New South Wales.
I got new hands on New South Wales is the way they sold it to me.
Whatever else the killer did to her, Angela was strangled. Whoever did it left a partial print on her neck, which, apparently, you're not capable of.
Fingerprints are for human beings, Mr. Gunn. You'll find not having them allows you to be so much more effective.
They did it so you could kill better.
So I'd never get caught. Ironic, right? Being a good killer is probably what saves me here. Or, you still think I killed Angela?
Okaż sympatię, przykro mi, że Bell Tower tak ci urządził, podejrzewaj. Może i nie zostawiasz odcisku na szyi Angeli, ale to nie znaczy, że masz czyste sumienie.
You may not have left a mark on Angela's neck, but that doesn't mean I think you're innocent.
I never said I was innocent. Just clearly not guilty of this. Now, if you don't mind, get the hell out of my apartment.
Police worry about the upkeep.
Okej. Dobrze, teraz możemy wyjść. Tak? Wychodzimy. I udaj się na prekaskę. Chyba mam już dość informacji, żeby rzucić nieco światło na zabójstwo Angeli. Girl. Okej. Wracamy. Na prekaskę.
Can't even trust the department.
No. Już. Prekaska. Gdzie to jest? Tu. Tak, nie? Wróć do Montaga. Dobrze. Dobra. Szybko biegniemy do Montaga. Gdzie on jest? Gdzie on jest? A, tu już czeka na nas pewnie. Gdzie? A, tu jest przejście. A, ten dalej tu stoi. Rozmawiaj.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Sprawa. Dobra, mam parę pytań odnośnie morderstwa. Myślę, że mogę wreszcie ruszyć nieco światła na morderstwo Angeli.
Alright, I have some questions about the murder.
Before we go any further with this, I need you to know something about Johnny Gunn. He's not a good man. I may not like how my bosses are targeting him, but that doesn't mean he's innocent. So, you know, just make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Why else would I be here?
I don't want this to turn into some kind of crusade. Bad men do bad things. In a perfect world, we arrest them for the right reasons, but, well, the world's not always perfect.
Aresztowanie. Rozumiem, że aresztujecie męża ofiary tylko na podstawie solidnych dowodów, a nie dlatego, że ma wszczepy i że szefostwo chce go przymknąć. Jak długo jesteś gliną? Od czasu incydentu ludzie mają wiele pretensji do ulepszonych. Moim oknem giną ludzie. Morderca może grasować w okolicy, zaczynając się na tego biednego świadka albo szukać kolejnej ofiary. Kontynuuj.
I'm here because I don't like the idea of someone killing people right outside my window. Maybe he's out there right now, targeting that poor witness. Or maybe he's just looking for any chance to do it again.
Fair enough, Mr. Interpol.
Dobra. Czy ofiara miała wrogów? Czy morderca zostawił coś na miejscu zbrodni? Coś wydało ci się dziwne, nienormalne? Powinienem coś wiedzieć o miejscu zbrodni? Coś rzuciło się w oczy?
Do you know if the victim had any enemies?
I know she and Johnny didn't get along. Other than that, I really couldn't tell you.
Tell me about the victim's husband, Johnny.
He used to work for a private military company, Bell Tower. He's been arrested for all sorts of things in the past. Now don't get me wrong, I believe in evidence, but I also believe in playing the odds. 9 times out of 10, the husband did it.
Why are your superiors so eager to pin Johnny for murder? It's gotta be more than just not liking the guy.
Standard policy for guys like Johnny. The way they see it, you send a man like him into Golem City, and he's liable to go off the grid, end up with Ark or God knows who. He becomes 10 times more trouble than he's worth. But if they can charge him with something big, something like murder, well, suddenly he's no trouble at all.
Were you able to get anything out of the witness? Sounded like she might have seen something.
Who? Little Miss Mousy? I was under the impression Daria was your domain. Apparently, I'm not good enough to talk to.
Wróć. Miejsce zbrodni?
Anything I should know about the scene? Anything jump out at you?
The dismembered body jumps out at me. Keep in mind, I've been behind a desk for the last 12 years. It all jumps out at me.
Od meładunku EMP.
I found what looks like a grenade fragment. EMP by the looks of it. Killer might have used this to incapacitate her.
Interesting. Johnny wouldn't need an EMP to take down his wife. Riot police use EMPs to re-establish public order around here. With all the AUG riots, anti-AUG riots, it wouldn't surprise me if that's all it was. Still, interesting.
I found this piece of glass near the body. A pair of broken glasses, maybe?
I don't know what to tell you. We're in the back alley of a major city. There's bound to be broken glass.
Na wszystko ma wytłumaczenie. Ofiara miała przy sobie tę legitymację prasową.
I found this press ID on the victim.
Okay, enlighten me. We care about this... why?
Angela Gunn was a journalist. Maybe this is work-related. Maybe she uncovered something she wasn't supposed to.
Maybe. I don't know.
Nie dogadamy się z nim chyba.
Did the killer leave anything behind? Does anything strike you as odd?
I don't know. It's a murder, you know? Doesn't matter if you look at it sideways or upside down. It's never going to look normal.
Co ma na igła?
I found a broken needle stuck in the victim's shoulder. The killer might have drugged Angela before killing her.
Maybe. But keep in mind, she was an og. Don't you all have to shoot up that new pause shit? Let's go for the obvious before jumping to any wild conclusions.
I'm assuming you know her augments were harvested. The marks on her body make it seem like the killer knew exactly what he was doing, knew exactly what he wanted.
The way you said that just now.
What about it?
The way you described the og removal. And before, you mentioned a broken needle in the right shoulder.
That's right.
It reminds me, you know. There was this cop, Smolinski. He used to work in this neighborhood. He had this theory about a copycat. Someone acting just like a dead killer named, Svobotka.
You think there's a connection to another case?
I don't know yet. But I remember him mentioning something about needles and og removal. Smolinski died in the police station bombing. Whatever files he had would have been moved into temp storage, across the street from the bombed-out station. Who knows? Maybe it's nothing.
Odciski palca?
I found a print on Angela's neck, next to the contusion marks. It's a partial, so I don't think we can match it to anything. But at least we know the killer left something, and that she was strangled.
Huh. A fingerprint. I must have missed that one. This is exactly the kind of evidence I'm talking about. No way Johnny could squirm his way out of something like that. If only we could link it to him.
Dobrze. Wróć. Skończ śledztwo. Myślę, że mogę wreszcie rzucić nieco światła na morderstwo Angeli. To na razie wszystko. Powinienem się zbierać.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Dobra.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Wróć do Montega. Opcjonalny. Udaj się do dzielnicy Cista. Dowody znalezione przeze mnie na miejscu zbrodni przypominają Montagowi inne zabójstwo. Starą sprawę rozwiązywaną przez nieżyjącego już policjanta nazwiskiem Smoliński. Montag kazał mi poszukać jego papierów w policyjnym magazynie. Okej, to sprawdzimy, ale to już w następnym odcinku.